Introducing the new 2.5 and 3 pound versions of our 12-foot barbel rods. So Des, we launched the 175 and 2 pound test curve rods just over a year ago.
Yeah.
Obviously you helped us develop those. They've been a great success. We've had some fantastic feedback on them.
Mm-hmm.
And we've added a 2.5 and a 3 pound test curve version. What was you thinking there?
Well, straight from the start, I mean, I've got some great contacts on the Thames and the Trent, and straight away they said, "Are you bringing a high test curve rod out for slinging sort of heavy leads, big rivers?" You know, the Trent, when it's 10 foot high and raging through, 2 pound rod's no good.
Yeah.
So I sort of had a go, and we sort of came back to you and said, can we do it? You said yes, and a year later we've got it, and that's what it's for.
And you've tested these now for sort of 8 months. You've tested them in all sorts of conditions on different rivers. In terms of the spec and the quality, we've obviously followed the same design as the 175 and the 2 pound. We've got the high modulus carbon, Fuji K guides throughout, and these are all double-legged guides. Mm-hmm. Big guides, aren't they?
They are. When you've got a high river, you've got rubbish coming down, you've got a lot of weed coming down, you don't want fine little rings.
No, and we've got the glazed tip as well on both versions still. You were very insistent on that, weren't you?
Very much so, very much so. Because people think a barbel bite is just the massive pullover, but there's indications in between that might alter the way you're feeding. Are you having little liners or whatever, and that shows it. You can see that.
And I know, working with you on this, we did make a couple of different versions, and you were very insistent on having that little bit of sensitivity in the tip still. Yeah. So obviously it's stiffer than the 2 pound, but you've still got that little bit of give, haven't you?
Well, you've designed a lot of rods in the past. It's basically an up-tider.
Yeah.
What we want is we want the lead to stop out there, but we don't want it that stiff that it pulls the lead out. It's still got to absorb
a bit of cushion there.
That's
and
right.
It's all so. That's absolutely spot on. The handle, we've gone for the full cork handle, which looks absolutely beautiful. Top quality cork. We've got the Fuji reel seat, and we've got the very distinctive and beautiful classic colour that you went for, Des.
Yeah. And although it's a high test curve, when you got a rod, Ian Potts has got a couple, and Ian was really impressed that even when you're playing a fish.
Let me just get that straight, Des.
When you're playing a fish on this one, which one's this one?
This is the 2.5. Des.
2.5. If you pull straight into it, look, it's still going through.
Yeah. You've got that beautiful playing action as well.
Yeah, still.
And it's a progressive power, isn't it?
You get an 8, 10, 15 pound barbel in the heavy current.
Yeah.
That's nice. And when he gets close.
Yeah. You've got that extra security, haven't you? That
Lovely.
little bit of give, but tremendous power in the butt section.
Beautiful rod. Absolutely beautiful.
So Des, we've got all the details and information on the website. I think they are a really justified and fantastic addition to the barbel range, and I just want to thank you again for all your help in developing and testing the rods for me.
Been a pleasure, mate.
Thanks a lot.
Been a pleasure.